adult dialogue not suitable for all audiences. Brought to you by Media Listen. Viewer discretion is advised.
Media Listen.
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 Media Listen. You are now listening to Media Listen.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to a whole new episode of Major Listen. I got one special guest in the building. As the other two, you already know. Give me 1 second to get everybody started. I'm gonna go ahead and introduce everybody. As you all know Pablo and Mr. Gene Gordon in the building once again from the comfort of their own home. I also have one of my good friends who's the episode revolves around today. Ms. Dyamon Joseph in the building as well.
Hi.
All right, everybody. How's everybody doing today? What is it, Tuesday, right? Oh, before we get started, I do want to go ahead and say that today is a very special day indeed. Not because we're doing the podcast, but it's also Ms. Dyamon Joseph's birthday.
Oh,
It is.
So happy 32nd to you. I don't know if I was supposed to tell everybody how old you were, but
I mean, look.
there it
We
goes.
get
Baby.
older and wiser. I'm good with it.
There you go.
baby.
So happy
girl.
birthday to her.
Thank
Definitely,
you.
it's a special day. I went ahead and tagged you already on that post, Diamond, as well
Okay.
as Gene. So yeah, how's you guys' day going so far? How's your day going, Diamond? Let me ask you first, since it is your birthday.
It's pretty good. I woke up feeling
blessed?
rested. Yeah, I think I'm just trying to wrap my head around the fact I'm 32 now.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
32 in the new city.
Yeah, man. And it's so funny because Ricky, I was 18 when I met you.
I was just about to ask that because when I met you, I could have sworn you were way younger than me, and I think you were. I thought you were way younger than me.
Yeah.
But
No, I was 18. I
Yeah,
was
so
in mom.
yeah. I remember now that kid is grown. I'm talking about
he's
full
13.
mustache and everything.
Ooh.
They grow up fast. They sure do, because like I said, I remember when you first had him.
Yeah,
and
he
I
was
like,
little.
what? Yeah, he was little, man. How's you guys' day going?
Good. Well, you know what I did today, so
Yeah, that's crazy. I think you're moving pretty fast for what you're doing, though.
yeah. I hope
No, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing, though. I'm
Yeah,
not saying
no, I
it's a
hope
bad
it
thing.
works out.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. So, how about you, Gene? You catch any more thieves?
No, nothing. It's kind of slow for me, so which is good for me, but bad for my job when I'm busy.
When are you gonna travel again?
So, I investigate. So I'm a loss prevention investigator. My company.
Oh, okay.
So all I deal with pretty much is majority just the cargo theft. That's
You a secret shopper?
Kind of like that.
yeah, sure, okay, I'll take it.
He's a snitch.
Okay.
He's a
Okay.
snitch. Not really
You
a
the one that
snitch
be
if he's
watching
catching them.
people on the low, and then you walk up on them and be like, "Hey, we saw you."
Hey,
Yeah,
tell
pretty
me.
much.
But what I do is I travel the entire country for that. So
Okay.
I just don't do it locally. I do it all across the country. But we all work for a transportation company.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what is the first thing you do whenever you catch somebody? Like, how's your approach to them?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I tell
Like-
all my secrets, so I don't know if they're watching, they're gonna know what to expect when I
Ricardo, did you just do that?
Yeah, like, do you go like, do?
No, I don't do that. So I usually
Yeah.
what I do is I make sure that I review our video because pretty much all our facilities have cameras. I review the video first because obviously I'm not gonna go after somebody that has nothing to do with,
Yeah, of course.
I just go after the ones that are stealing from us. So, but yeah, pretty much bring them in. They don't know. Obviously, element of surprise is the best weapon for me. It's the best. I love it. But
I bet you they shit bricks when they see you.
well, they don't know me, but when they sit down and ask them the questions, that's the part I love.
Oh man, what's the best reaction you've gotten out of them? Like, can you show me like a little bit of a reaction that you've gotten from them?
Yeah, the question is how many people he's made cry. That's what I'm curious.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, no, I probably got a good. I'll say about a dozen.
Jesus.
Throughout of the 15 plus years that I've been
Grown ass adults crying.
That's funny.
Hey, hey man, you they know better. No, but
yeah, they're old enough to know better, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I agree with you 100% on that one. But it is what it is.
Belen wants to know what you guys are eating.
Mind your business.
Oh, Chick-fil-A. Hey.
It's the closest thing to us right now. But
It was right there, man.
yeah, literally right down the block. But like I said, my job is fun sometimes. There's times I do run into dead ends, which I hate because I feel like I didn't accomplish nothing. And I always beat myself up a lot for it. But it is what it is, But yeah, so I thought it was about. I could do this all night.
Yeah. Okay. Before we go ahead and continue talking with them, I do want to know, what is it that you do for a living now, Diamond?
I work in medical records in the hospital.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Medical records in the hospital.
What hospital are you working at?
St. Barnabas.
No, I don't know. We actually, our older brother works for a hospital in Queens.
Oh, okay.
Queens.
No, I'm still in the Bronx. It's on 3rd Avenue.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long does it take you to get to work?
Let me see.
That's one of the questions that Pablo asked.
Yeah.
Maybe like 20 minutes.
If you got to think about it, it's bad.
No, it's really quick because I only have to take 2 buses. The last bus is 1 stop.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
so it takes me maybe like 30 minutes on the bus. If that, it just depends on how many other people get on in the morning.
That's true.
And right now it's spring break, so it's been pretty breezy.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, one thing about over there, Ricardo, all the high school kids, a lot of the kids that go to school, they take public transportation.
I was just about to ask that, Diamond. What are your chances of actually driving over there?
It's not a lot of people that drive, bro. Like it's a lot of people that drive, but
if you could avoid it, it's better.
And public transportation is the way to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because parking sucks for one.
Especially in the
Big
Bronx.
time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the parking is pretty hard. So, right now
You wouldn't
I'm
recommend it?
fine with taking a bus. Like I'm not gonna even lie.
It sounds. I mean,
And you have to
I
know
would
how
do
to
it too.
parallel park, not like here. I don't
Absolutely.
really.
Absolutely.
Well, is your son with you right now? Like,
No, he's still
living
in
with you?
Texas.
Oh, your son stayed in Texas.
He's in Texas until school's out. So he'll be coming up probably like the first week in June.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so I guess we could get started on all the questions. My first question from the very I've already asked several questions, but my first actual question coming from me. Well, go ahead and tell everybody about yourself. Like how well, I don't know if you can tell them like how we met and stuff like that. Don't tell them where though.
No, we gotta do
Oh,
it.
shit.
You can't do that.
What?
All right.
I want to know.
Go ahead, Diamond. Go ahead. Spill the beans. Go ahead.
I met Ricky in 2010,
That's the year.
September to be specific, if you want to know the month as well.
Okay.
We attended Everest together.
Who?
Everest is not a school anymore.
It's not.
It's now something else.
I don't even know what it is.
For reasons that, we're talking to you here today.
Wait, do you know the reason why it's not even a school anymore?
There was a lot of fraud going on, basically.
Okay.
So what they did was, we went for medical assistant. So that's actually, we were like in, I guess you call it a technical school.
Yeah.
And so we were there picking up the trade for medical assistant. But what I actually found out was in the midst of like processing the financial aid applications or whatever, they were like not helping us get jobs. So they were just getting the money for enrollment, and then we were without jobs, even though we were promised like job placement and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we wasted 9 months of our life.
Hey, yeah. So they give a lot of money back actually for that. I don't know if you know about that, Diamond.
They didn't give me no money, but you
They
know
didn't
what?
give you no
The debt got erased from my credit, so that's cool. I'll take that.
Yeah, they did do that. They did a lot of things actually.
Yeah.
Okay, so my first
But
question
yeah.
to you. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that's it.
Oh, you were
We
done?
just met at Everest.
Oh yeah, we did meet at Everest.
We had a lot of fun.
We did have a lot of fun. It was crazy. We met a lot of cool people, but I think Diamond and I were actually the ones that stayed in touch the most. Well,
That is true.
there's still some people, but I think I talked to you the most out of everybody.
Mhm.
I do want to ask first and foremost, what exactly made you want to do the move?
Okay, so last year I came as a surprise trip for my birthday.
Okay.
My best friend, she flew me out. She's from New York. And so she brought me out here, and and this is a place that I've always wanted to come.
Mhm.
And so I came, I visited, I instantly fell in love. And so much so to the point where I got back on the plane and I cried a little bit because I wanted to
What?
stay.
Wow.
And so maybe so she was in Houston as well, because we were both living in Houston. And so she came back for the summertime to visit her family. And so I booked a trip to come out for the summertime too. And I walked around the city. That's when we actually just got a chance to lounge and stuff.
Mhm.
And so I walked around and I fell in love even more. And so when I got back to Texas, all hell broke loose. So I can say that I was working at a job and I got fired from my job.
Oh, wow.
Now, in between all of that, well, Ricky, I'm a Christian. So I'm basically, God basically shifted me here. So New York was always talked about as maybe we can move there, maybe we can go there. But it got so real to the point where I started having dreams of living here. And so, and not only did I have dreams, my son had never visited New York, but he had a dream that we were going to move to New York.
Oh, wow.
And so he told me, he was like, Mom, I don't know when, I don't know if we're visiting or what, but I feel like we're gonna live in New York. And this was in the summertime when I came back. And so long story short, I lost my job, I lost my car.
Jeez.
I didn't hit rock bottom because I still had a lot of peace about what took place. But and I lost my job in September. So from September until now, I was without work. So in between that time, I started to journal and I started to pray and I started to ask God, okay, so what's going on? Because I'm not working. And mind you, I applied everywhere in Texas, did not get a job. And I've never been not able to get a job. I'm talking about, I applied to some stuff where I would be like, let me just get it so I can get some money real quick, get back on my feet. it didn't come through. And if when they did come, it was always something that was so far that I couldn't ride the bus.
Yeah, it wasn't worth it.
No. So we came back for the holidays, and I had a dream while I was out here, and in the dream, it was told to me that I was gonna get a job. And so I was like, wait a minute, like, and mind you, I'm also in ministry. So the plan was to be in full-time ministry.
Yeah.
So with that dream saying that I was going to get a job, I was like, well, wait a minute, what's going on? Because I thought we were only going to do ministry. Yeah. And so when I woke up from that dream, I was kind of like, okay, well, let me pray about it.
Yeah.
And so meanwhile, in the midst of having that dream, my friend who's from New York, she was out here because we were living with her family for the holidays. She had an interview for New York.
Okay.
And so we kind of were like on the same page. So she was like, well, I'm shifting back to New York. So I don't want you to make any irrational decisions. You go back to Texas, you figure out what's going on and what your plan is going to look like. And then we can reconvene and we'll figure it out. So I left here. I stayed 3 weeks in New York for the Christmas holiday. And then I went back to Texas and I like shut everything down, bro. Like no social media. I was barely on the phone with people. I just spent a lot of time praying and fasting and like seeking God. Okay, you said you're gonna give me a job. You said you're gonna do this, but I don't know how, so I don't know what's up. And so I had more dreams about New York. Like everything was pointing to New York.
Yeah.
But me not wanting to make a move without knowing it's right, I'm like, okay, are you saying to go or should I stay? And
it's like a sign right here.
I don't have work. I was on unemployment, but the unemployment didn't make enough money to pay the rent. And so
of course.
I was in there. I was just really in there living.
Yeah.
And so I prayed, and it kept pointing to New York. So then I stopped praying. To be honest, I was like, okay, I still don't know what you're saying, even though I got all these clues that's telling me go to New York. So
absolutely.
I went to church, and when I went to church, a lady prayed for me, and when she prayed for me, she told me, "You're gonna be in another domicile." Now, mind you, I had never heard that word before in my life.
I was just about to ask you that. What is that?
I had never heard that word.
I have no idea.
So I go back home and I'm like, I listened to it because I recorded what she said to me, and I listened to it over and over and over again. And when she said, it's like maybe 2 weeks after she told me that, I looked at the word domicile. The word domicile means to accept another country or place as your own.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, I got it. Yeah, you're saying leave. Okay. And so what I did was, bro, I donated everything in my apartment. I went and talked to the office people, and they told me, we're not going to file any eviction on you. If you could just leave, we may put it as a broken lease. But to be honest with you, my credit has not taken a hit from leaving there. I just left. I had a clean escape, and I just gave everything away in my apartment. I'm talking about dishes, couches, beds, everything.
Wow.
And I waited maybe like a month in between. I was applying for jobs because I had no plan. Mind you, I didn't even know I was coming here. So I had no plan, no job, no nothing.
Wow. Starting from scratch.
Yeah. Bumming on my mom's couch, like not knowing what was going on. And so I was, and didn't even know I was down to like 2 weeks shy from unemployment running out.
Wow.
So I applied to the job that I'm at now, but I had applied at 2 different positions. And so when I applied for one, I didn't get a call back. But when I applied for the one in the Bronx, the lady called me. and she was like, "Hey, we want to set up an interview." I was like, "Okay." And so I had the interview. Everything went well. I got the job, and then the next week, I got one last unemployment payment, and that was it, bro. The next week, I was in New York.
Oh wow,
That's awesome.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
This is how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna ask a question, and then you guys can ask her a question.
Fair.
So go ahead, Gene.
You want us to go first? All right. So.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. So I guess whenever you get a chance, one thing that you need to try is questions. All right. All right. Have you tried Papaya King yet?
No.
No, gotta try it.
Never heard of it.
All right. So it's a famous hot dog spot in the city. It's really, they're really good too. All right, go ahead. Next question. Oh, I got a lot of questions.
Yeah, he does, Diamond. So okay, so as Gene was mentioning that hot dogs, or there was a famous hot dog spot over there. Are the hot dogs different from over here? I don't know if you've tried one yet.
I'm not a hot dog girl like that, so I can't tell you how they taste.
Really
but
can't?
I will try one, and then I'll let you know.
Oh, okay.
Dirty dog.
You gotta try the dirty dog.
Dirty dog.
But pizza.
Yeah, I was just about to ask that.
That's the one.
I was just about to ask that.
Yeah.
Really, the pizza's different over there?
Oh,
pizza.
hell yes. It's that dirty water. It's the Hudson River water. That's what it is.
That pizza.
It's the water, bro.
Bomb.
I gotta try this out, bro. See, I didn't know that. You said it's dirty water over here?
All right, so where over here? Yeah,
No,
the water out here, you cannot drink the water out here, man. Over there,
No,
you
hell
can
no.
just drink up.
The
Here,
water
over there, you
does
can just
taste
drink the water
very
from the
different.
faucet.
Yeah.
What? The water. So the water is different over there.
Honestly, they say that it actually makes a difference between the cooking. That's why it's
Yeah.
so different, the food. And the water you could drink literally right off the faucet. It's great. It's good.
Huh.
It does taste different.
Okay.
I can attest to that.
You could drink the water right out of the faucet out here, out there. I mean, completely.
Yeah, I
And
can't
it
drink
tastes-
out of the faucet.
It tastes clear like water.
What?
It's really
Okay.
good.
So I guess I could take your word for it now. Okay, so I'm gonna ask a question right here. Was there a culture shock, moving over there?
You know what? It was, and I'm gonna tell you why. Me being a black woman and seeing so many black people, but they're not black. Blows me.
You mean like
Every time.
Dominicans?
It's a lot of Dominicans and Puerto Ricans, and
Absolutely.
when you think
especially
you
where you
saw-
live. Yeah.
Especially where you live. Yeah.
you will see a black face, and then they just start speaking fluent Spanish, and I'm like, oh, okay. My bad.
My bad. Do they think like you're one of them or what?
No, I haven't got that yet.
You haven't gotten that yet?
Yeah, but I mean, other than that, no, not really.
Okay.
That's the only thing that's kind of surprising to me.
That's funny.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that over here. Well, not a lot, but there are a few people over here that, especially my barber. I go to a Dominican barber shop.
Mhm.
So, I could see a lot of dark skinned Hispanics, and I'm just like amazed of how.
Wait, you ain't seen nothing
No.
like it. I'm telling you, it's nothing compared to out here.
Okay. I'm gonna have to take your word for it.
Yeah. I'm just gonna record and I'm gonna show you.
You're gonna post.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
definitely diverse out there.
It really is. It's a lot of Jamaicans.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot of
West
lot of
Indians.
everybody.
You got a lot of West
Africans.
Indians. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll find everything out there.
That's
I mean,
true.
like if you go to like certain parts of Brooklyn, you're gonna find a lot of your people from Europe, right? Polish people,
Yeah.
A lot of Russian people in Greenpoint. Like, you're gonna find a lot of that. I mean, they're like, I guess I want to say they're scattered all over the place, you know.
But they have these own little communities, like a lot of Polish people in one area.
That is true.
Yeah, it's awesome though. It really is.
Yep.
Okay.
That is.
Okay, so it's your turn to ask questions, Gene.
Hey, have you tried a Jamaican beef patty yet?
Now listen, the Jamaican food, period, is bomb.
Yes. No, so you gotta have a Jamaican beef patty with cocoa bread.
Some people I like it with cheese. They cut it down the middle, put cheese in there.
Yeah.
Listen, the Jamaican food, not just the patty. The patty is
awesome.
just like the appetizer.
Yeah.
Everything else, yeah, it's real good.
You know what? I want to try Jamaican food, but I'm pretty sure if I was to tell you, like, oh, I want to try it here, it's going to be a whole lot different than what it is over there.
Yeah.
I've never seen
Jamaican food out here. No.
They have some Jamaican, like not a lot, but like maybe like one or two here where I live. But
I really would like to try it. You gotta let me know where, dude. I really would like.
Yeah, it's like right here on 1960. Do what?
They got the Golden Crust in Texas, in Houston.
The Golden what?
Golden Crust? Oh, come on, that's
Golden Crust.
Golden Crust?
They have one in New York. I know, but you think that's Jamaican?
No, that's not Jamaican. No, you gotta find a little mom and pop. Yeah, I mean, those are the real.
Yeah,
expensive.
so it's one out here, and it's called Cooler Runnings. That's like top tier for me.
Really?
Just the name
about that place?
I love it.
I never heard that. No.
It's really good. It really is good.
The Jamaican food over there is awesome. I loved it. I used to work for Forward Air. I used to be like my whole staff was all Jamaican, so they used to always bring food. It was awesome. It was awesome.
Yeah, it's good. It's different.
That's the place I've been wanting. That's what Belen said. Oh, here's a question that Mariah asked. Do they really not have a Walmart over there? What?
Okay, it depends. It depends
where you are.
Yes.
Upstate.
No.
They have
not out here.
Not where you are. I don't think they
so majority. I've seen a lot of Walmarts in Long Island. You're not gonna see them out in the boroughs.
No.
It's upstate. It's not out here.
No.
Wow.
Nope.
And it's heartbreaking because Walmart is my favorite store, and I'm
I think it's everybody.
Now.
So what's the Walmart over there basically? Target?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Target.
That makes sense. They don't have Walmart, they got Target, that's for sure.
It doesn't make sense. I'll never like that.
And Target is mad expensive too.
Right.
Yeah. You got to be bougie to go to Target.
What? You almost have to have a black card at Target.
All right.
No, but it's true, man.
All right, Gene, your turn.
I guess, you've only been there. So one thing that I do recommend for you to do, and unfortunately it's not a question.
It's not a question.
But what you need to definitely go is, I take it that you haven't gone to a Broadway show yet.
No, not yet. But
No,
I think I saw that The Lion King.
Yeah.
Or something. Aladdin is coming.
That is hilarious.
Go see that.
It was good. Oh my god, it was good.
I don't know where the camera is at, but I highly recommend it. I loved it. I saw Aladdin. Another one, a really good show that you should go and watch is Wicked.
Yeah.
Wicked was great.
Now, is this the theater?
Yeah, but it's Broadway.
Oh,
Broadway.
Broadway
Okay,
shows,
okay.
Yeah. You
Like
gotta
I always
Playhouse?
hear about that.
It's so different, like in New York. It's just amazing. Because
Yeah.
you got the whole street, the way it's set up. It's beautiful. It's cool.
Yeah.
You gotta
it's
do it.
definitely. That's one thing that I do want to do, and I think that it's coming in like June, so it'll be here in the summertime. A lot of the stuff I'm really waiting for my son to come out so that we can go together because he didn't get to do a lot the last time we came. So summertime is really when we're gonna go explore.
Yeah. The summer over there is going to be a lot different than what it is over here.
I'm sure, yeah, because there's not a lot to do in Texas anyway, especially for kids. And so it's a lot of stuff to do out here for a
Yeah,
teenage boy.
that I will say it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
But as for you guys, you wanted to escape all that, right?
I got tired of it. Don't get me wrong. I mean, you could take me out of New York, but you never could take the New York out of me. You know, so forget it. That's like I probably go there maybe once every 3 months. I go up there. You know, that's one of the what's the right word for it? One of the perks that I have with my job. I can work anywhere in the country.
That's true.
So I'll go out there and spend time out there. You know, my girlfriend's still out there. My daughter's still out there, so I'll go out there. It's fun. I still got family there as well.
Nice.
It's fun. It's definitely fun. It is.
It's a good time.
Yeah, I miss New York. I will say that.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
But we'll see. All right.
What about the comparison of a cost of living there? What do you think about that?
It's different. It's
Right?
different.
Crazy. That's what made me move out here, honestly.
It's really different.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm talking about like looking for what we're used to paying. You're not gonna find it.
Oh,
You're not
no.
gonna get it in
Oh,
size
yeah.
either. Yeah, the
So-
size is no.
Yeah, no. I used to rent an apartment, a basement, 2-bedroom basement for me and my daughter. I was paying almost close to $1,600.
Yeah, that's about it. And
just
then
half
not
of
only
it?
that, Ricky, they got a lot of like shares. So like you can rent a room from someone.
Yeah.
And you pay them rent like every week, every month, or something like that. A lot of people do that out here because of the cost of living.
Yeah, it just makes more sense, honestly.
Yeah. So it's
And that was the next question I had. The space, right? It's so different. It's like everybody's on top of each other, correct?
Yeah,
Right?
that's
It's
true.
crazy.
Yep.
I hope I'm saying that right. Shanair?
That's it.
Okay. She
Look
said,
at
"That's
you.
right. I'm New York everywhere I go."
It's true. In New York will
Yeah,
come
that's
out
my
of
homegirl. That's my friend.
There you go. Is she the one that you were talking about?
Yeah. She's
Oh,
the
okay.
one.
Wow, you
Yeah.
guys both moved to New York. All right, let
Yeah.
me see my next question. Okay, so what are some things that you miss about home?
To be honest, if I can be completely honest, I don't really miss home.
Wow.
Damn. Wow.
You know what? And the only reason is because I feel like right now, the path that I'm on, I was already kind of like pushed out, like, and not even in a bad way. Like when I lost my job, I kind of knew that, and when I wasn't able to get another job, I kind of already knew, like, okay, there's nothing here for me.
That's true.
There was a plan for you already. There was a plan for you. Look where you're at now.
Exactly. And so I just kind of, and what took so long was me prolonging, because I could have been out here. If I had listened instead of like running or trying to make my own way, I probably would have been out here probably maybe a week after she stayed. I didn't leave out of my apartment until Valentine's Day. And then I didn't move out here until the Sunday before I started my job, which was March 27th. So really it was all about me prolonging the situation. But I mean, if I had to miss anything, I miss my son. I can't wait till he come out here. That's the biggest thing I miss, because I mean, it's just me and him. So me being away from him this long is kind of like eating me away a little bit mentally. But you know, I just kind of keep going because I know I'm working to get him out here, and it won't be long.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. Man, I can't wait till you take him over there.
Yeah. And he fell in love the first time we came. He like I said, he didn't really get to do a lot, but he walked around and he kind of like walked to the store by himself and kind of started trying to navigate a little bit, and he was very comfortable. And
how old
he
is
had
he?
that same experience I had when we got on the plane. He had that same like gut wrenching feeling like, oh, I'm not ready to leave. So it
It was
just
kind of
confirmed it for
depressing
me.
coming back home in a way.
Uh-huh.
And how old is he? How old is he?
13.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
And
That's
he's
awesome.
ready. He's not having
He's ready.
like any mental blocks about it. Like when we moved out of our place, because we donated the stuff to a church, and when we got like our little stuff that we were keeping out of the apartment, we got in the car and he was like, next stop, New York, we out of here. And I was like,
Awesome.
oh, okay, so you ready. So yeah, that's about it.
Let me see. What is my next question? I think you already asked your question, right, Gene? Pablo?
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah,
Yeah.
I did.
Okay.
I think you asked my questions already.
Oh, yeah. Are people over there aggressive?
No.
No?
See,
No.
I think for some reason, I feel like people
That's a
they
myth.
take a yes, thank you, they do. I mean, look at that. I'm a nice guy. You know?
This
Yeah.
is the thing. You know what it is? They're
What
not
is it?
aggressive. They speak their mind. And I think a lot of people are sensitive and can't
They can't
really
handle the truth.
accept- Exactly. And it's
And
not
they
even
always, you know what it is also because they're in a rush. It looks like they're aggressive.
but
we
not
always
even
trying to
that.
get something
Outside
faster.
of that, outside of them being in a rush, they just say it. I think the one thing I can tell you about the difference between personality types out here versus back home, I feel like a lot of the time we sugarcoat a lot of stuff because we don't want to hurt people's feelings.
That's true.
And I feel like a lot of the time that causes sensitivity that is not really needed, because out here you're gonna get it, but one thing I've learned about the truth is it's either going to help you or you're gonna let it hurt you. So and not everything people say is the truth anyway, so people just say what they feel. I don't think they're aggressive, they just say what they feel. Is it true? Maybe not. But Ricky, you know I'm like that. Like,
Yeah.
since you know me, I've always been a person that just say it. I've never been one to like back away. I will just say it. And so they do.
That's
it.
what
So
I was
feel
thinking
like-
too, because whenever you explain things like that, I think you're better over there because exactly how the way you are.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you know me. Like
Mhm.
I'm just gonna say it. If I feel
Yeah.
like it needs to be said, I have to say it because
Exactly.
it'll eat away at me. And I feel better knowing that I told you rather than, seeing you
Holding
do
it in.
something and get hurt or,
Mhm.
so
No, absolutely.
that's how I feel about New York. They just say it.
So it's definitely made for you, man. What about you guys?
What's the question? I'm sorry.
No, you guys ask her.
Oh,
Oh,
see, I really have more suggestions than questions.
That's what whenever you sent it to me, I was like a little thrown off. I was like, I don't think I find any questions here, but let me try.
Yeah, well,
No,
have you tried this? Have you been there? Have you done this?
I do have a question though. The population, does that
That was
affect
gonna
you?
be-
Like compared to Texas and New York, the population there, like so many people. How did that affect you, or did it affect you?
I think it's just getting used to being around so many people. It didn't affect me in a negative way, but I can tell you that because Texas is, I feel like this. We have probably the same amount of people in Texas, but we'll never know it because everything is so spread out. And then you might see it like when you go to like a concert or something like that, then you get to see how many people actually live in Houston. Versus here, it's every day. So that was like I'm not gonna lie, that was something to get used to, but it didn't really take long because I had been here so many times before. I think now living here, I'm still getting used to it, but every day gets a little better.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, do you guys ever see yourself moving back to New York? This question is for Pablo and Gene.
To visit? Yes.
No,
absolutely.
just to stay permanently.
I don't think so.
No.
You ask me right now. No.
I thought about it, like getting an apartment just to go every now and then, like buying an apartment out there. I thought about it, but the last time I went was not too long ago. Dude, I was dying to come back. I honestly was dying.
Why is that?
I don't know. I felt so out of place, man. I don't know. Maybe I've been out of New York too damn long. I don't know. Like I've been in Texas.
You got used to the taste out there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's what it is.
We lived in New York our whole life, so it's crazy. You come here, it's like so relaxed. Everybody's so slow, and I'm like, shit.
It's like,
but you know what? This is what's funny, and I had this conversation with like 2 other people, and it makes me laugh every time I think about it. You know how he just said like everybody's moving so quick and stuff.
Yeah.
When I look at people, to me, they're not really moving that quick.
They're probably moving at the same pace you are. You think so?
Possibly, but I don't really see a lot of difference. Maybe they talk fast and think fast, but movement wise, I don't feel like they move a lot quicker. Like my first time coming here, we went to the city. My friend was like, "You're gonna have to keep up, because people in the city walk fast." And then I was like,
Nah.
I got long legs. I walk fast too. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
like, I mean, maybe I do fit in, but I don't really see
I
it.
think you're a New Yorker at heart. You don't even know it.
Possibly. Maybe that's just what it is. I don't see a difference or whatever for me.
Oh, I see it.
Now somebody else might come here and be like, "Oh, it's too busy," whatever, but it's fine.
I see a huge difference. I mean, here people are like relaxed and slow. They take their time. Over there, I'm like, shit. Get out of my way or get run over.
And Dyamon, you grew up here in Houston, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've lived here all your life.
My whole life.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
And now New York. And you say, I think I asked you this question before the episode started. Do you see yourself living there permanently? And I think you can go ahead and answer this. I pretty much know what you said.
So
but tell everybody.
The reason I say I don't know is because just like I didn't plan to come here myself, I don't know where I'm going next.
Yeah.
So one thing that I don't want to do is stop God from moving in my life, because if he led me here and I've never even imagined like living here, I've always wanted to live here, but I did not know that it would happen this quick.
Yeah.
So if he moves me here and he wants to move me somewhere else, I gotta go.
Yeah.
I gotta go. There's no ifs and or buts about it, because with him moving me here, it's a lot of stuff here for me. Like, business wise, I was doing a little bit of catering.
Yes. Okay. So, okay. Before you continue about that, I actually wanted to show everybody exactly what you were working on, because I actually saved some pictures for everybody to see. But this is some of the things that, it saddens me, because I guess in a way, I always had hope that, I would run into you again and I would be able to try some of these things, some of these magnificent desserts that you made and posted on social media about. But I'm going to show everybody like what they're missing out on. And if you're in New York, you have to try these out. You have to get with her on this. This is some of the things that you made.
It's my plug. Let me find out.
Look at that. Can you explain to me exactly what's going on here?
Diabetes from hell.
Gladly.
Yeah.
So that's cheesecake, and it's cookies and cream. So it has the Hershey white chocolate Hershey's bar inside with Oreos and the cream cheese filling that I made.
Yeah.
Wow.
My wife would have loved this. She loves Oreo.
That's a bestseller. sells
Man,
out every time.
and then there's this one right here. This one's more like a cheesecake, right?
That's strawberry. They're all cheesecake.
Oh, they're all cheesecake. This is
So
strawberry
if
cheesecake.
you're showing that in that jar, the only one that's not cheesecake is the banana pudding and the peach cobbler.
That
Oh,
looks
yeah, I
amazing
forgot to say
right there. Oh my god, that one looks amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It saddens me that I was not able to try these.
Well, Ricky, look, when I come out there to get Josh, maybe I'll just whip some up for you. And then you can tell everybody to try.
Hey.
And I'll pass them along to him. And
Okay.
he can pass them along. Now, I will say this, though. I will say this. That dessert starts war. So, if you eat one and you bought one for you, make sure you buy it for someone else and give it to them. Because
It's not
I'm
meant to
talking
be
about
shared.
before you eat it. Because I have had people tell me that it will end a marriage. So I don't want your wife looking at me trying to come for me over no cheesecake, okay? Beline, don't do it.
So in other words, eat it before you get home.
Eat it or order double than what you were expecting to.
There you go. That's smart. Like
Yeah.
buy you two, buy her two, and then let her eat her two, and you eat yours.
Are you planning on doing something like this over there?
So
Expanding
possibly. I love to cook, period. So, and you've had my food before.
I don't remember.
Remember we used to have those potlucks and I made
Oh, that's right. Man, it's been so long that I really don't remember though.
Yeah, I used to cook.
I think it was what was it that you made one time? It was jambalaya. Yes, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
so
I killed that.
I love to cook, so hopefully, something like that. I told you before, Ricky, that I thought about doing podcasts too. So possibly doing something like that. It's a lot of stuff. I kind of want to write a book.
Look at you. Awesome.
Yeah.
What kind of book would you write?
Kind of like more along of the like a Christian based book. Kind of like talking about my journey, possibly helping someone else.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a lot of stuff that I want to do. And you know what? I lost inspiration back home because everything has started to like fail. So with me being in a new place and being in a like new mindset, yeah, I can kind of like expand a little bit and go in different places and probably pull from people sitting or something, just anything.
I get you.
Yeah.
Wait, did you say you wanted to write a book too, Gene?
No.
Oh no, Pablo? Because he got excited right when he said like I want to write a book.
I did. That's awesome, man. Especially just that little story she told us what she was going through. I feel like she could do a lot with that.
It's motivational. That's what it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And I think New York has definitely made an impact on you because everything that you mentioned is like something that you hear out of like people that basically live over there. Like, oh, I want to write a book. I want to, do this. I think a lot of people from New York actually start there.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I heard many shows. I don't know.
No, we watch a lot of TV and it give us like, okay, when I go to New York, I'm going to be something,
Yeah.
When I'm in New York, I'm going to be something. I don't know what I'm going to be just yet, but I'm going to be something.
Exactly. I think that's what it is.
I'm just excited.
Did you guys have any more questions for her?
No, I think I covered my question.
Yeah, I mean,
suggestions?
I had nothing but suggestions.
Keep suggestion.
I mean, you already got the pizza, beach, Broadway shows. You definitely got to try the dirty dogs, the street vendors.
Oh,
that's what I want to know.
Those are like.
That's what I want to know.
The dirty dogs are fun.
Yeah. I'm telling you, that dirty water from the Hudson River makes everything taste good, man.
Absolutely. It is so the truth.
That dirty water from the Hudson River.
Even the Chinese food over there tastes so much better.
Food. You gotta try Chinese food.
The
You know it?
Chinese food is good.
Oh,
You tried it?
Oh,
You tried it, Diamond?
Chinese food is bomb. It is.
Okay.
yeah.
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something.
It's cheap.
Yes. So I'm gonna make a suggestion. So if it has a bulletproof glass in the hood, that's the best food you'll ever find in Chinese food.
That's
It
fact.
has to have a bulletproof. It has to have a bulletproof window.
Yeah. You know what else I've tried? Have y'all tried? I'm sure you have, but Kennedy's, the chicken place.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, yeah, that used to be up the block where I used to live in Queens. When we grew up in Queens.
Yes.
Woo! They're good. They're good. Their ice cream is good too.
Oh
Never
yeah.
had that, though.
Yeah.
So the pizza and the hot dogs are way different in the South, I'm guessing.
And the Chinese food.
And the Chinese food, okay.
And the Chinese food.
Don't
The
forget
food, period.
The food in general.
Food in general, man. Absolutely.
The what else have I had? I've had Spanish food. The Spanish food is different.
Oh yeah.
It's different.
Spanish.
It
Yeah.
is different.
Oh, different, man.
Cuban
Are there a lot of Mexican restaurants over there or not many?
Not Mexican. It's
Not
more
Mexican?
like it's Spanish. It's different. It's not Mexican. That's the
Or it's
thing.
like, yeah,
You're not gonna find authentic Mexican
authentic.
food out
Okay.
there. You're not gonna find
Right. Right. You'll
That's gonna
have,
be all
like,
all down here.
that. Oh yeah.
But it's good. It's like I think the seasonings are just different here. That like it's
The
different.
water.
I'm telling you, the water.
It's the water.
It's the water. It's all in the water, I guess.
Yeah. Nah, it's like I said, definitely the food out there is different.
So is that something that you guys miss the most about New York? Is the food?
Yeah.
I miss the food when I was back home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I came here. I was telling my homegirl, even the snacks at the corner store, bro, different. I'm telling you, like it's they got stuff we've never heard of. Everything is good.
So have
Yeah.
you tried White Castle, Diamond?
I have.
I forgot about that. That one is the best to eat when you're like drunk as hell and it's 2-3 o'clock in the morning.
Is that right,
Yeah.
Diamond?
They're
We're
good,
talking
though.
about it
They're like,
right here.
what are they equivalent to? I don't know. I can't even really like a Jack in the Box.
No.
Right, you get Jack in the Box and you know you're gonna go and get something quick.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay. I
okay,
think you're trying to
that's
compare the
it.
food. I was just saying.
No. Like
I
the
was
not
trying to
the
compare
taste.
it to like what you
No,
had.
you're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something like that. Like Jack in the Box tacos specifically. That
Like whenever you're
that's
drunk at
what
3 a.m. in the morning, everybody's
There you
drunk, and
go.
all they want to do is get tacos.
yeah.
I know because I used to
White
work
Castle
there.
is good.
All the drunk people used to get tacos, freaking chicken sandwiches because it was like the cheapest thing and the fastest thing to get.
Mhm.
Have you
That's what it
hey Diamond, have you tried a diner yet? Have you been to
No,
a diner?
not yet.
No.
No.
You gotta try it.
Yeah. It's a
You
lot
definitely
of stuff I
gotta try
want to try.
Yeah. I'm telling you, whenever I go to New York, I come back like 10 pounds heavier.
I'm sure.
I do. And then, yeah, I really
It's
do.
easy to do because the food is good, bro. Like Ricky, the food is top tier. It's really good.
Well, we definitely have to visit New York soon, and I think
Yeah,
I'm gonna
so
use Gene and Pablo as a guide
And there you go.
whenever we go.
I'll be accustomed by.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right there now. I forgot.
You know,
Well, that's messed up. You're there now, and he forgot all about that.
You're there now. I keep forgetting that. This is all too new to me. I'm sorry. I thought I didn't know a lot of people over there, but now I know 3.
Yo, you could have waited till you end this conversation, this podcast, when you would have said that. I mean, you're gonna tell her in her face like that.
I forgot she was over there, and I'm over here. This episode's literally.
That's messed up.
I'm sorry. This episode's like
Yo,
revolving
she's gonna-
around her.
Yo, she's gonna shank you when she sees you when you go to New York, bro.
I
You
forgot.
won't even know it's coming.
Jesus Christ! I'm over here like, what? Oh yeah, I forgot she's staying over there now. The episode's
I know
like
he don't
revolving
mean-
around her.
yeah, he don't mean it. It's okay. I'm gonna let you make it.
You know I have blonde moments. But that's great, man. So what are your plans for the next? I know it's like out of the way and stuff like that, but what are your plans for the next 5 years?
Oh,
And any goals you want to accomplish?
I want to write that book. And you know what's so crazy? I write. I journal a lot.
Yeah.
So when I look at a lot of my journals, it's already there. I just have to like put it together. And so that's one thing I know that I want to do. I know that I'll be married. Don't know when, but I know that I'll be married with kids, with more kids. Cause
go
5
get you a
years.
Dominican.
Maybe a Puerto Rican, not a
Puerto
Dominican.
Rican.
Maybe a Puerto Rican.
Yo, don't let. I hope you got no Dominicans listening to, because those are fighting words right there, girl.
Maybe a Puerto Rican. I can't.
Yo, you over there starting
shit. No shade to the Dominican people. I love y'all. See
she lying.
She lying. Hey, but yeah, I just want to be well off. That if the goal is to do anything, it's just to be well off. And I feel like in this moment, like I'm right where I need to be to kind of like go on that path. So that's
absolutely
really it. That's it.
You know, another suggestion I have for you: when your son gets there, go to the Bronx Zoo.
The what?
The Bronx Zoo.
Oh yeah, I pass that up every day.
That's a must. You definitely got to do that.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. I think
Bronx
we're supposed
Zoo?
to do that this summer anyway.
Yeah.
What's over there? Just like what's so different about there?
Well,
are there more exotic animals?
Yeah. I mean, the last time I was there, God, man, I couldn't even remember what's the last time I've been there, but it's definitely one of those places that you want to, you said go visit. Like,
yeah.
The son would definitely, both of y'all would definitely enjoy it. It probably has changed from the last time that I was there, so it's been a while. Yeah.
I want to go there. I want to go see. I can't wait for him to come because I really want to go see the Statue of Liberty. I really do.
That's what I want to do.
Never been there.
What?
Really? How?
Statue of Liberty.
I haven't been there in years. I don't know how young I was.
I've never been there. Never had interest of going there. I mean, I tell you what was nice when we did the water taxi. We got a nice view, goes right by it. I was happy enough with that. I was good.
Well, I probably would want to do that then, because I'm not. Let me tell you, I'm not really good with statues. Yeah. And here's why. I went to DC, and I got
look at your
homie
said, New Yorkers don't go. Word, I agree with her.
Woo, that Abraham Lincoln statue did something to me on the inside. I'm not good with them.
The
I was kind of scared. I'm not gonna lie. It was too big.
Oh, you talking about the one in DC?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was too big.
It's too big. It's too lifelike and it's too big.
That's what it was. Yeah. I've only been there once.
Yeah, me too. That was enough.
That was enough. I like going to DC though. I think I'm gonna go back one day.
Yeah.
But man, Dyamon, any other things you want to say before we let you go?
No. No.
Anything you want to get off your chest?
I like your little podcast. You're doing your thing.
Thank you.
And I remember we talked about it before you started. You was like, I'm gonna do a podcast, and I was like, oh, that's dope. Like, do it.
No, yeah, and I encourage anybody that wants to do it to do it. And especially you, because you said you want to do something like this. I highly encourage it. And see, the thing that I do is that you don't necessarily have to be present physically, to even have an episode together. You know what I mean? We could do it just like this. And that's what I like about it. Is that I don't have to inconvenience anybody by having them come over and have an episode. You could just do it from the comfort of your own home, and we can vibe off of each other like that.
Yeah, I like it. I like what you're doing, if I had to encourage you just to keep going, don't let nothing get in the way of what you're doing, because you never know how you stepping out and doing something that you've always wanted to do motivates other people.
Yeah.
I know that you deal with a lot of anxiety, but I don't want you to let that get in the way, because it's not real. I mean, and I know that you may feel the pressure of anxiety, but it's all up here, and you tell that to shut up, and it will shut up.
Yeah.
So keep going, because you're not only making an impact on other people. I don't know if you remember, but when I told you I wanted to do a podcast, you encouraged me. And that has never left me. And I know a lot of the time when we talk, we share information back and forth that can help each one of us, even if we never see each other or talk on the phone or anything. Yeah. You say a lot of stuff that stick with me. And I remember a lot of stuff that you told me, and it helps. So just keep doing it, Ricky. Don't stop, because something great is going to come out of it, bigger than what you can even see. So don't stop. You never know who's going to run across you in your podcast. You say it's on YouTube. You never know what your consistency will open
attract.
Up.
Yeah.
So,
and you know, it's funny that you mentioned that, because every day before I even start an episode, I always just like have a constant mental battle within myself, and like it's just so many like doubts within me that I'm just like, man, do I really want to keep this going? Do I really, you know, like I even tell myself, like I kind of predicted, like, oh, you know, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it by the end of the month, and that's it. And honestly, your words of encouragement just now, they're really pushing me to keep going, and I greatly appreciate that, because honestly, it's something that I didn't realize I needed to hear, but I'm glad I did, and I'm glad you told me that, because it's just a constant reminder of why I'm doing what I'm doing. And I think that's very important, because, you know, I really have a lot of self-doubt. And I'm glad that, you know, you went ahead and reminded me, like, hey, don't listen to that, you know, don't listen to all those doubts. You got this. You know, I thank you so much for that, because it really means a lot.
And you know what? You're already doing it. The fact that you can even still keep going just shows you how strong you are, and it shows you what you can overcome. Because if something is I'm from experience. Everything told me to stay in Texas.
Yeah.
Just to make it plain for you. Everything told me to stay there, because you don't know what's going to happen out there.
Exactly.
And I could have stayed out there and still been left with nothing. Because again, I was down to nothing. I had given everything up. But the fact that I even came here lets me know that I'm where I need to be.
That's true.
And so if something is fighting you that hard, bro, I'm telling you for sure that it's something you're supposed to do.
Okay.
So
thank you so much thank you so much for that. Seriously, it really means a lot. And I'm glad that you reminded me of that, and I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going until I can no longer go. If something like tells me to stop, but other than that, I'm not gonna let my mental health or whatever, you know, bring me down, because obviously, like you mentioned, if I'm having a lot of self-doubt, you know, just keep using that as motivation to keep going.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for that.
You know, if you need somebody to pray for you, pray with you, you know I'm here. I'll give you my number. I know you don't have my number, but I'll give it to you. You can call me. I don't care what time of day or night it is. I'm here for you. And I wish you nothing but the best, because it truly will blow your mind what's going to take place for you.
Thank you so much for that, Diamond. Before we leave, Gene, is there any suggestions you want to give Diamond before we head out?
Gene's trying to get me fat. I'm just saying.
Gene's trying to make a lot of food suggestions.
Like the house, and I ain't trying to have that. Everything he been suggesting has been food. Gene, give me some weight loss tips in New York. How about we do that?
Some what?
Give me the right juice bar or the right salad bar or something.
No. No.
Well, obviously, I know where they're at because I don't
You
go.
ain't even got none.
I just need to go. I just go for the stuff that they don't have here.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah, no, sorry. Yeah.
Well, when I look the binge, I'm gonna take all your ideas and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try that hot dog so I can tell Ricky if it's different. And I'm gonna try everything different so that I have places to be like, Ricky, go here, go here, go here, go
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, you guys have to guide me in the right direction after that.
Yeah, I got you.
For sure.
Bet. Any last words before we leave for Diamond?
Diamond, I hope everything goes good for you. I wish you the best. You got a really good friend. I mean, Ricardo, Ricky. I mean, I consider you a friend as well. You know, a good friend, and let's continue that good friendship that we all have, and move forward. And like I said, Diamond, wish you the best, girl.
Thank you.
If we're ever in New York, I hope we cross paths, man. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, you hit
That'll
me
be
up.
awesome.
Like, add me on
Sure.
social media and let me know.
Oh, for sure.
Definitely. But likewise, same, man. God bless. Good luck.
Thank you.
You're in the right path. You're in the right path.
Thank you.
Same goes for me, Diamond. I wish you nothing but the best. I hope blessings just keep coming your way, especially whenever your baby boy comes over there, comes home with his mama once again.
Yeah.
Gets to be with his mama once again. That's gonna be great. I can't wait for that to happen. But yeah, I wish you nothing but the best. I really hope if you have any questions with the podcast, just get with me. I would love to see that happen. I would love to see a book too. That would be awesome too. I want to read it. I want to read it.
Yeah, well, I will definitely be working on it, and I'll let you know. I'll keep you up to date so that you can have it, and I'll send you one, and I'll send one for y'all, and
Definitely.
we'll see what happens.
Absolutely.
Well, before we head out, Diamond, I want to just wish you a happy birthday one more time, like Miss Shanair just mentioned right now. So happy 32nd birthday, and we hope you have a blessed one.
Thank you.
Perfect,
Bye,
girl.
guys.
All right, thank you guys so much for joining me, Gene, Pablo. Thank you so much for all those questions and suggestions that you gave my girl, and Diamond. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for supporting my podcast channel, page, wherever you are watching me. Thank you so much for that. As you can tell, I don't filter anything. I don't edit anything. It's literally like I free ball over here. And
Choice of words.
Gene, Pablo, what the?
The choice of words, bro. I free ball.
Figure of speech, guy.
I know.
Thank you guys so much for joining me, for supporting me, and I hope you all have a blessed one. I will see you guys soon. Diamond, thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for being a guest on my show, and most importantly, telling your side of the story of why it was that you moved over there. And like we mentioned before, we wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you. And Ricky, if you ever need me again, I'm free. Not just for New York, nothing. You let me know.
Oh, absolutely.
And I got you.
Oh, thank you guys so much. As you know, we always use everybody over here anyway. So it's just like you mentioned, if I ever need you, I'm definitely going to hit you up again.
All right.
Thank you guys so much for joining me. Like I said, the episode will be available on YouTube and Facebook. Even after this, you can rewatch it again if you want to. Thank you guys so much, and I will let you guys go. Have a great night, okay, guys?
All right, have a good night. We'll talk.
Bye, guys. Bye, Diamond.